Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning. Hello and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 47. I am the rom-com king and fantasy father. Cliff.
Fantasy father.
I don't know. Bold claims, I know. And I'm here with
The amazing, brilliant, awesome superstar author Rachel.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's yeah.
And the screaming cat.
And the screen, I can't hear it now.
Okay.
Oh, I heard it then. Yeah. It never picks up on the microphone though, so everyone just obviously thinks that we just invited a pretend thing into our lives.
I'm gonna put screaming cat on the podcast.
Wasn't it Ginger last time?
No, it stands and screams next to me. And it's
Oh,
old.
look at
You're old, aren't you? Get off.
Yeah.
She's like, you've hooked me now, you're not letting go.
Yeah. I'd been roganing, but he'd just take up the complete screen and he's asleep now. I've just fed him, so I'll just leave
And
him.
does he like cats? Because if you saw does he like cats?
He loves cat. He loves every animal. I remember I took him walking and there was this, what was it? It was a bunny rabbit, well, a wild rabbit, and it was obviously poorly. It was just shuffling along, fucked. And I thought, oh God, keep him away. And he just ran over it and just nudged it with his nose and didn't try and eat it. Yeah.
Didn't try and eat it, or did?
He didn't, no.
No.
He just loves all. And apart from birds, if they're in flight, if they're not in flight, he just wants to sniff them, but they piss him off if they're in flight. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, it's been a week.
It has.
We've been up to.
Just my covers, and going through my paperbacks.
Right. Yeah, I saw your German cover this morning. It looks, is it number 2?
No, that's number 1 of that series.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So because I haven't got number 2 ready, I was like, well, do you know what? I'll just use my credits on while I'm doing book 1 for the English. Let's put it into German. But I went down a kind of rabbit hole. It took me ages because I did the ebook and I've formatted it all now. And then I was like, right, let's do the paperback. Let's do the hardback. Let's get it all up.
Yeah.
Sorted. Put it on. I was like, well, I want these for TikTok Shop. What if I do the dyslexic version?
Right.
So then it was like dyslexic ebook, dyslexic paperback, dyslexic hardback. But when it goes into the dyslexic font, it changes the page number, so you have to redo a cover. So I ended up doing like
Oh, right. Size.
four print covers, it wasn't so bad because once you've got the first one, you just adjusting it. But yeah,
just adjusting it.
Yeah.
What's your spine in your back cover? Have you spent time on it to make it all look beautiful?
Yeah, so I did what you said last time and just dragged it a little bit at a time to get it to fill in, and it did, and it gave it like a nice black with a little bit of smoke on it, which is bright, so it's in a white font. Then I've put the title at the top of it, and then put the bullet in, and I think it looks all right anyway.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I'll be excited to get those. So I've done book 1, but it took me hours.
That's one thing. I mean, like with back covers and spines, you always concentrate on the front cover. But I think in these days, especially if you're going to sell on TikTok and stuff, you have to make it look all nice.
Well, I've started putting like a banner across the back, just a thin line that's then got the imprint name of my publishing thing.
Yeah.
On there, so that's But it took a while, but it was all right. It was good.
Have you also like left room, because when I do the back cover, well, when I get the template, I always like start messing around with the dividers. You know, the little
lines on Photoshop.
I always put one down to where the top of the fuck's it called? Barcode, yeah. Where that is.
Yeah, so my banner comes across that line. So it's
yeah.
barcode, yeah.
Because otherwise, obviously, the barcode will you
Look,
know.
yeah, go they just slap it over your words.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
So
thought if I'm doing these, I'm gonna spend some time and I'm gonna do it properly and I'm gonna get all the versions out so I never have to bother with them again.
yeah, I was actually thinking about dyslexic as well, because it's popular, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of people ask me on my, book that I have on TikTok if there's a dyslexic version, so I had a look on Vellum, and it literally is just the press of a button.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
weird though, isn't it? It's weird how that with like the fonted, the bold. Some letters are bold and some aren't, and
yeah. But it's really funny 'cause I can't read it, I'm not dyslexic, but I've always suspected my daughter's dyslexic, so I, like, read that, she went, "Oh, that's really good that." I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
thank
cool,
you."
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
so
supposed to also be good for ADHD sufferers as well.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's just well, it might be
So
linked.
it's all a processing thing, so
Yeah, yeah. There might be some sort of link there so they can concentrate more because they can read the fucking thing properly.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What have I been doing? Finishing off author jobs. Uh, I'm doing a bit of writing. Oh, I came up with ideas. Came up with an idea this morning, and it's like a spin-off series of my Divine Chronicles, and it's just another one, to put on the back burner, I guess. But it'd be good. It'd be dead good.
Yeah.
Yeah, stealing ideas off, not stealing, but being inspired by Mr. Aitchison, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I did that on Friday. I had an idea for something. I'm like, write it down and stop it. Because,
yeah.
like, I've got my Death Dealer series, and the main character in it is a bounty hunter for the Mages Council.
Right, oh well, you've done.
Um,
Yeah.
and I was like, we could have the case files of Ethan Stone. I'm like, pack it in.
Yeah. You have your own Edinburgh files.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I made note of it, and I'm like, that will be later.
yeah. I've got because like it's not so in the Divine series. I try and I do a lot of research and I keep it as close to real life with history wise and stuff as possible, and then add that little bit of pseudoscience with immortals but there's scientific reasons why they're immortal. It's down to the genes and this, that, and the other. It's not magic. There's nothing fantastical. Even when I'm explaining how some characters can fly, I kind of try and root it in science, even though you
Yeah.
can't, but I try, I've got my own pseudoscience kind of thing. And one thing that I touched on in the second book was witches of Salem, the Salem witch trials, just because they could very easily be divine,
Yeah.
everything that surrounds witches could be, and then myth and legend takes over and it becomes magic instead of
Yeah.
grounded Rob pseudoscience. And I touched on it just in a few paragraphs and stuff, but I think I might like to explore that a little bit more
Yeah.
because I love the research. It makes
Yeah.
me feel like I'm a real writer when I research, as opposed to telling jokes and shit and ripping the shit out of my characters from another character's point of view, which I do in my rom-coms. Yeah, I do like my research. But the
Yeah.
further back you go, the harder it becomes. So one character is Jesus Christ, or was the man Jesus Christ? And to try and find out about the man without having any Bible influence is very
Yes.
difficult. You just sort of have to just research the time and not the person,
Yeah.
just to
Apply.
kind of get a feel of what it would have been like, and then kind of put your own. It's all from first person, so you've got the character there anyway. Yeah, yeah. Researching again, love it, and this is why they take longer to write though,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they've got to be right. I guess it's easier when you're doing more fantasy stuff because you can just go, well, yeah, it was magic.
Yeah.
It
This
gets you
was
out of plot holes.
when I wrote, the first DCI Rogan book, and obviously all my stuff's been magic, it was really hard because I had to then everything that happened was because of a real person and not because I couldn't be like, "Oh, it was magic."
Yeah, yeah.
Or when he's fighting the bad guys, he couldn't just pull his claws out and win.
No, yeah.
I had to remember that he has bruises and he doesn't heal very quickly.
Yeah, I think who was it the first? I mean, because you had that in movies, didn't you? Like the action hero, he wouldn't be harmed at all. you know,
Yeah,
back in the day, and I think, oh, The Last Action Hero takes the piss out of that. I don't
yeah,
know if you've seen that with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger films, and but then it was the likes of Die Hard, where
He'd be dead so many times or something.
well, even in Die Hard, you know, he's fucked in the first one. You know, he's cut and he's bruised and he's not just there ready to
Yeah,
fight another day. And also Indiana Jones, you know,
yeah.
beaten and battered and stuff, and that
But
more
it's like even, like Home Alone, especially the second one, you've seen it where, Macaulay Culkin's throwing the bricks down and
dead,
they'd be dead, but he
dead.
literally throws about 5 of them at him,
Yeah.
and they get
So
up and they chase him.
yeah, I mean, it's the kids, you know. But yeah, as soon as they walked into the McAllister household in Home Alone 1 and was burnt by a blowtorch,
But yeah,
that's 3 months now of skin grafts.
yeah,
You're not,
exactly.
yeah, yeah. I do
Yeah,
like to keep things as realistic as possible in in my things, but it's very easy to when you've got immortals who have the powers of Wolverine. Basically, they don't
yeah,
get hurt like you know.
no,
The stakes have to be something else.
yeah.
It's not death isn't the stake. No.
Oh, I
So
had
yeah,
that dispute with someone because I put, it was on something where I put immortal and then dying, and so it was trying to explain immortality to someone because someone was saying someone who's immortal can't die. I'm like, no, someone who's immortal can be killed, but they can't die.
depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, because I can't remember what it was I'd written. It was like a blurb or something, and someone was arguing me. I'm like, no, someone who's immortal just lives forever, but if you chop their head off, they're dead.
Yeah, that's I've
You
mentioned that in
killed them.
one of my characters, William. He's immortal, but he's been a scientist and he's trying to figure out where this comes from. So I mean, he's spent countless lives figuring out biology and all different sciences, and he muses in the book saying, if I if my head was chopped up, I don't imagine that I'd grow a new one, and
Yeah,
if I was at the bottom of the ocean, I imagine I would drown. Although there was, have you ever seen? What's it called? Oh God.
no, I've not seen that.
So there's a character in that who's immortal, and they get captured for being a witch and put in an Iron Maiden and thrown into the sea. And then you see them, and all they're doing for 500 years is drowning, and they're
Right?
coming back and drowning and coming back for 500 years. Uh, so yeah, I guess that'd be a bit. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
that'd send you insane, wouldn't it?
yeah,
The
yeah,
character, yeah. I love immortality and stuff, though. It's. I think it's probably because my fear of actually dying, not wanting to, you know, to live forever.
yeah. I mean, I suppose it's your spin on it because, like in the Terminator, the second one, they could chop the T-1000's head off and everything off, and he just reformed.
Yeah,
So
but that was
that
a machine.
yeah, but it's I know it's not a person, but he's still unkillable. Well, he was killable in the end because they just melted him. But
Yeah. What was the point of that, though?
no, I was just thinking along the lines of ways immortal things don't. You can make it impossible to kill them.
Yeah. Well, there's a jellyfish, the immortal jellyfish, Pterotyphoresus or something like that. And when it gets to close to the end of its lifespan, I believe it changes back to a baby or something. I can't remember. I read up on it about it ages ago, but it's effectively immortal, providing it doesn't get eaten.
Right. Okay.
You know,
Yes.
yeah. Although, if you had immortality, you wouldn't want to be immortal and continually growing older,
No,
would
you'd
you?
want to stay the same age. You'd want. I remember having this in my books because my characters, even though they're like shifters and stuff, they're not immortal. They just age slower.
Right.
But I remember having this like, what age do you? Because when they're a kid, you don't want them to age slow. You don't want someone to be a newborn baby for 5 years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
So
they're
it's
yeah, they're immortal because the genes are just really slow.
yeah. So it was like puberty triggered it in mine.
That's like X-Men, isn't it?
Is that what they do? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's
when the powers start coming through.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because you don't wanna be a kid forever. Although I did read a vampire book that had, a vampire toddler, which was funny.
yeah. Yeah, mine is they become immortal when they die, and then this gene kicks in,
Right.
and then they wake back up, which is great because then I can include people like Jesus Christ who had his second coming. There's a reason for that, and a lot of these things kind of happy coincidences, meaning that I can take real life characters like that.
So does
And
that mean they can live all the way through to their old age and then die? And then
no,
come back?
no, he's the divine gene kicks in, and he's that age then, and he's
No,
impervious
that's
to
what I
harm.
mean. So if it doesn't kick in till they die, you could have someone who lives a normal 80-odd-year-old life,
Yeah,
die and
yeah,
then
because
come.
the first character in Guardian is Bertie, and he's 57, and he died of dysentery when was it now,
So he chipped
16.
himself to death.
Yeah, they all did back then, didn't they?
Yeah,
In like the 1600s or something,
yeah,
1700s. So he's forever 52 or 57, whatever I aged him. And then you've got Jesus, who's called Victor Morris, and he's 33, I think.
yeah,
Yeah. And then we've got William Wallace, who's also mid-30s.
yeah.
We've got Vlad the Impaler, who's
Oh, so
mid-30s.
you based it on real people then?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's where I've actually got a chapter in one of the books, and it's William, because he keeps his first name, ripping the shit out of the movie Braveheart, just because and he was having a rant to his to one of the other characters. He's fascinated with the fact he was once William Wallace. But I guess if you were like that and you'd would be like your first live show.
Yeah,
He gets out of being hung, drawn, and quartered because he had a doppelganger called Big Duncan
right,
who
okay.
took his place, and he watched himself be hung, drawn, and quartered in Smithfields, London. Yeah, yeah, I love just good stuff, man. I could go on about it forever, but we've actually got other things to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right. Fucking triggers.
Go on.
Right. So I don't know what this annoys me because books now, I think we've spoken about it before, but if you read a book, you read it to be for the story, sure, but also it's got things that might challenge your way of thinking. So you broaden your mind broadens from getting different influences, and like watching documentaries or whatever, you will learn things, but you're there for the story, sure. But just because fucking character's smoking and it's set in the 1960s, don't be triggered because he's smoking and it's set in the 1960s. Like, what was it, To Kill a Mockingbird?
Do you know,
The people started having a whinge at that because the M word's used, but it's of the time. So
it is of the time, yeah.
why are you now getting triggered? White person, why are you
Yeah.
getting triggered about it? You
You know
know?
what's really funny is, I had on my first book of my other series that does well, the one where I've got 3 books, on the 3rd book, I asked in my group if anyone wanted to, um, ARC read it for me.
Yeah.
Because I know normally my ARC readers, like, are all on my Patreon stuff, but I thought I'd give it out to a chance of my readers that aren't in there if anyone wants to, join for this book and read it. So someone messaged me, she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll read it." So I sent the book, and my books have slavery in them. Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I can't read this because of ancestry triggers." I'm like, "So you weren't even a fucking slave, it's because she was a lady of color, obviously." And I'm like, you're calling trigger warnings for something you did not experience."
It's just fucking ridiculous. Do you know what? It's all around the African slaves that went to the popular slave trade. You
Yeah,
know, the one that everyone knew about. We don't talk about the millions and millions of Africans that had everyone had fucking slaves back then.
yeah.
It's just that the British had the industrial means, ships and shit, to take it to the next level.
Mm.
And this is just facts, fucking facts. But yeah, I'll be triggered about it because I watched fucking 12 Year a Slave, and isn't it sad? Now I'm personally triggered. Fuck off.
It's like,
Really? Just get a life.
well, you should be triggered watching The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah. Why?
Because of the Second World War and Hitler and the whole thing England went through with the Germans.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. You've got generational trauma there.
It's fucking stupid.
It
But
is.
what I mean, I didn't realise these trigger warnings. It's woke. Wokeness
Oh,
is fucking.
you know, when you title this podcast, you really need to title it Gen X trigger warnings because we're both Gen X and we're just like, just grow up.
Yeah.
Whereas,
No, but
like,
do you know what it is? It's fucking born out of having it so good growing up and having it so fucking good. You've got to make up things now to be, fucking trigger, fuck off.
They don't.
You know what I
The
mean?
thing that gets me with the triggers is like they use I'm triggered because something gives them an emotion. Whereas if you say to me someone's triggered, I'm thinking of someone that's been in war and they hear a bang and it has them cowering.
PTSD or something.
Yeah, that's a trigger, not somebody who reads something they disagrees with and gets angry, but that's what they call
Gets angry because it's not what they agree with and doesn't have a fucking mind open enough to accept that it's a different point of view, consider it, and think, oh well, yeah, that's a different person's point of view.
Or even be smart enough to argue why that other person's wrong.
Fucking pricks. Right, trigger warnings. The reason that I wanted to talk about it, the reason why, hey,
shut up. There's no trigger warnings on your books, then, is there?
the reason I wanted to trigger. The reason why I wanted to talk about it was I got a TikTok and I've just started advertising my Divine books, and I can't remember what the tagline was, but someone said, "Oh, I'll eat these right up. Are there any trigger warnings?" And I put, "Nah, you'll be all right." Because I just fucking won't do it. I won't pander to that bullshit. And give me a second. And if they give me a fucking 1-star review and explain why, because they were triggered, I will use that as ad copy.
Yeah.
Fucking so in both my series, my Ladlet series and my Divine series, I've written them down, a few of them. Sex, smoking, and that's another thing, right? When I watch like any fucking program these days, it has trigger warnings, doesn't it? May contain this, that, and the other. May contain a fucking daffodil that gets trampled on. Fuck off, right? And it always puts smoking. Who's like? I can see him. Who's doing that in real life? Do you know what I mean? Oh, right. Anyway, these are the triggers: sex, smoking, swearing, fucking swearing, sarcasm, blasphemy, facts, science, religion, rape, trauma. Yeah. So that's kind of
That's
covers
what's in your book.
in both series. Yeah. Facts is the big one, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one that really that is the one that triggers people.
Yeah. Though on the other side, trigger warnings, because dark romance readers are unhinged. If you put trigger warnings in the description, it actually makes them buy the books.
Yeah, I guess could do that. Maybe I'll put that list in all my books.
Yeah, because people want that stuff.
Yeah.
And they want to know it's gritty and not soft.
But that's tropes more than true. No, it's not, is it?
No, because if it's like got a trigger warning, like, I don't know, child abuse off screen, rape off scene, I don't know, gunplay, budplay, all the terms that they use now in romance books, it attracts the right readers.
Yeah. It's just, it annoys me though. But why have we come to this point where this actually has to be?
Like baby each other.
Hey?
Everyone babies each other.
And it's fucking Gen Z, is it Z? Gen Z?
I think it's the Gen Z, yeah. And it's the millennials. It's the millennials and the Gen Zs.
How old are millennials now?
They are...
I am a millennial.
No,
1982.
I think you're at the end of Gen X, aren't you?
No, but it's 1980, isn't it? Gen X is where it ends.
No, I'm sure you're just at the end. But it's like that crossover period. So you kind of more you might be physically Gen X, but you millennial, but you're definitely Gen X personality.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's millennials. I think it's the ones after that.
No, it's the millennial. If you look it up, it's the millennials started it.
Because millennials also. Because if I'm a millennial, I grew up in the 80s, 90s still.
Younger millennials, the ones that were born in the 90s.
Right, yeah. So it was the noughties when they when they were teenagers and shit and influenced by
Yeah.
things.
So it's your ones that were born like 93 to 99, those ones that are like now 30, the ones that when you walk down the street and you see a 20-odd-year-old with half pink and half blue hair, you're like, well, you've got pretend autism and trigger warnings. You know the ones I mean? You
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
um, so yeah, we're probably gonna get slaughtered on this.
I don't care. I really don't. Please bring it. I will be the Charlie Kirk of
You
the.
know you know the ones I mean, whereas, like, when we were kids, like, stuff bothered us, and you were just like, "Shut up."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'm triggered now.
Yeah,
Maybe our parents just twatted it out of us. Not,
yeah.
because it's brain injuries, and we're just not triggered by anything.
No, but I saw a meme that was actually quite true. Like when we grew up, if we were kicking off for whatever reason, our parents would be like, "If you don't shut up, I'll give you something to cry about."
Yeah,
You know, that was gonna be a smack round the head.
yeah.
Now, the millennials that are raising their kids to this is
Let's
the
talk about it. What's
no, no,
making
they'll
you?
be they'll be like, "If you stop crying, I'll buy you a present." And that's
Yeah,
the other way, and it's like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I mean, there can be a fine line between threat and bribery.
Mm,
Well, yeah, we
we were
just
threatened.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
stressed out fucking parents in the 20s not having a clue what they're fucking doing.
How many times did you have when you were coming in, and you like your mum or your dad was stood at the door, like, "Get in here," and you're like, "No, you lit me when I walked past." "No, I won't get in." And you always went in and you always got it round the back of the
Yeah.
head.
They told you that's because you didn't get in. But if
Yeah.
I got in, you were going to hit. Oh no, this is the worst. Oh, yeah, can't win.
Yeah, I don't like putting trigger warnings on my books because I feel like it also spoils it. Like,
I
I've
just
got a book where she's like a science experiment, and one of the doctors is a bit of a dick, and he rapes her.
yeah,
And it's in there because that is the kind of stuff that happens when someone's in captivity. But if I put that on the front, it spoils it because you know it's coming.
yeah. I've got a in Divine. I've got one of the main characters. She's got Lockton syndrome. She's fucked and she can't do anything. She can't cry out or anything. And one of the uh one of the doctors, this horrible doctor, rapes her.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she gets her own back because she jumps
But,
into his body and cuts his cock off
but
while
that's
he's
what
hurt.
happens.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you just have to, yeah. But I would never put a fucking trigger warning because I want people to go,
You want the shock. Yeah.
yeah,
That
because
was
that's, I mean, we're entertaining, but we also want to deliver those emotions. We want our readers to feel that. We don't
yeah.
want them to be scanning the pages waiting for it. That's
No.
shit.
And they do that sometimes, especially dark romance readers that like reading those kind of things. If you put the trigger warning on, they will just look for those scenes.
Yeah, because
They
you
don't
just
read the book. No. I think
no.
the only way around it is to say this book contains mature themes, and that's it. And it's
That's
but
why
then
my books are 18 plus.
yeah, but then when we were watching films and shit when we were kids, the age rating actually meant something. If it was a 15, you know there was gonna be boobs in it. If it was an 18, you know there was gonna be slaughter and there could be rape and there was gonna be, like, full-on sex scenes.
Yeah.
You knew what the difference was.
It's weird age ratings, right? Because it's all fucked now. Because
Yeah.
when we were like 18s, the red 18, you're like, oh, that something's happening in that.
Yeah.
But now Deadpool's an 18.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking comic book thing, do you know what I mean? It seems all a bit skew-whiffed now.
That would have been a 15 when we were growing up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but then
Because
they've downgraded Terminator, the original one, to a 15.
yeah, but I mean, it's laughable now, that's the
It
thing.
is laughable, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still gory, got gory bits in it and
Yeah, but
stuff.
it's laughable gore, you can
It
see
is, yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But
It
then kids are sneaking and watching bloody Squid Game.
yeah. Is that an 18s?
I believe so, I've never actually watched it myself.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, Squid Games got so popular because of kids.
Because of the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just all a bit skew-whiffed now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember watching, Terminator, I'm like, "Oh my god," Hellraiser, you know?
Yeah, I must have watched that when I was about 12.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, and that was, like, the worst of the worst back then,
Yeah.
Hellraiser, but now you see that in episodes of The Boys,
Yeah.
more blood and guts, and it looks more realistic. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, fuck trigger warnings. I won't do it. I just will
No,
not do it. I'll
no.
get that. I'll say that 1 star, and I'll fucking flip it on its head if needs be, because you shouldn't be reading my stuff. You shouldn't be reading anything if you're that emotionally immature that, fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why it's important when you write your book to get the first page to have, like, if they're gonna swear, have a swear word on the first page. So anyone who's doing the peek inside knows the
Yeah, I
tone.
guess so.
If you write an entire book and the person doesn't swear till
Who's
page.
getting triggered by fucking swear words, though?
Oh, they do though. I mean, I've had
Have you
people.
ever been to a pub, for fuck's sake? Have you ever listened to the Indie Author Roadmap?
I had it was years ago, this one, and one of my shifters rips someone's throat out.
Right.
And he swears, and he's like, "You fucking this, that, and the other" to the person, and rips the guy's throat out. And the
Yeah.
complaint I got was the screenshot of it, was the language, and I'm like, "So it was okay to rip his throat out, but he couldn't effing blind." I'm like, "I don't think it has the same ring when he goes, 'I'm just gonna rip your throat out.'"
Yeah. Oh, you saucy rapscallion. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
I'm
fucking
like
love that word, rapscallion. We need to bring it back. It's fantastic. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, no matter what you read, no matter what you're writing, you want it to have an element of you want there to be an element of truth to the characters, and
Yeah,
that is putting the swears in the right places.
yeah,
I had one for Meat Market. Too many swears. They whinged about it. Well, that's all very well and good, but these are 20-year-old characters, 25-year-old characters chatting to your mate. Swears are going to happen.
yeah,
Or it's an internal monologue. You're allowed to swear to yourself, you
yeah.
know?
But
Yeah,
you should look, my kids are, well, well, one of them, they're all in their 20s. They get together, they are effing and jeffing,
yeah.
you know?
And
It's just
are any of them woke?
one of them is woke, yeah.
Yeah. I
She
think I,
gets
s- I think I was taking a piss out of one of them for some woke phrases or just woke shockness
I get
when
one
when we
one
were
of
in
them is
London.
one of them is dating somebody who is a they them, and I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna call her a she." And I'm like, to her face, I'm gonna call her by her name. I'm like, "Because I can't make my brain lie to itself." I'm like, "I
Yeah,
can see that you are a girl, and you can," and I was like, and we were chatting the other day, and he corrected me, he's like, "They them." I'm like, "It's she." I'm like, "You cannot control my thoughts."
yeah. And they're not here. Don't worry
No,
about it. Yeah,
I wasn't being shitty, it's just like, it's a girl, he dresses like a girl.
yeah. I mean, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
be respectful to somebody, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if there was a bloke in a dress and he was called Julia, I would happily call her her because that's what she wants. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But it's still, oh,
My oldest daughter complains at me for calling Ellen Page rather than Elliot. I'm like, She doesn't give a shit." You know, the actress that's now Elliot Page.
but I fancied her in Juno.
She was good looking. She was a
Yeah,
good looking girl,
well,
yeah.
she got her tits hacked off. Yeah, yeah. What was that other film that she was in?
There
Candy.
was one where she did get her boobs out.
No, what was it? What was it? And she was. Ah, fuck! It's really good psychological kind of thing. What's it called?
There
Candy?
was one where she stole a baby.
No, no, no. It was. She pretends to be like. Fuck! What is it? She kind of traps this guy who's obviously a pedo, and
Right.
but she pretends like she's like the third because she looked really young when she was
Yeah, yeah.
like he whoever that page person looked really young, so they were playing like a 13-year-old or something, and they being lured back into this house. There's paedophiles, but you don't know if he is or he isn't, all the rest of it, and they turn the table. What the fuck's it called? That and it's a really good film. Uh, yeah, Google time.
Yeah. But I have the thing, I will call the person by the name rather than their pronouns because I'm like, the pronouns just screw my head. I'm like, but if you have a problem with me calling your name, then I cannot help your issues.
Well, yeah, no. Umbrella Academy.
Oh, that was so shit, that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but they're in that as well, weren't they?
Yeah. They
Right.
did transition in that.
Yeah, well, they can, can't they?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's got here. Oh, yeah, the Ellen Page. Right. Wonderful. What's this? Hard Candy is what
Right,
it's
okay.
called. It's yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I love doing love Inception, one of my favourite films. You know, I mean, she's doesn't do much in it, but
No,
yeah, uh, yeah, good actress. I haven't watched any of his films.
this is the episode where we get cancelled.
Can't cancel us. I can just
We
keep
don't we don't
fucking
care though.
publishing and
No.
fuck yeah. I don't care. I'm very much yeah. Anyway. Uh, this is yeah. I mean, this is what it means to be Gen X, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Because we don't care, we're like, "Just get on with it. Just do your shit and don't make me do your shit."
Yeah, yeah. Be respectful to people. It's it's like I will go in a church. I'm atheist. I'll still go in a church and respect, the
The
religions and
people that
stuff.
believe in
Because
it, yeah.
yeah, I'm not a dickhead, although I do like to pretend to be one on here. So anyway, moving swiftly along. 36 minutes in. These waffle fests are getting more and more longer and longer. I can't find it now. You have to find it.
I've got it up, I'll read it to you.
Go on.
But we're gonna talk about this post we got on lessons learned.
Yeah.
So lessons learned, I've got one where I've had to unpublish my German book because I got a one-star review today and I read it, and this is like the second one-star review, and it was saying that I didn't realise there was two different versions of I in German.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'd used it interchangeably in the translation and I didn't know. And I'm like, for God's sake. So I and
Mine's
I
written in fucking first person.
Yeah, so you might have the same problem. So, and it depends what model you used to translate. So I fed it into Claude and I was like, tell me any errors. And it came up with this. I'm like, oh my God. So I retranslated a chapter using a different model. And I'm like, now tell me if there's any errors in this. And it's like, there isn't. So just be careful. Cause I was like, I've got another one-star review. What are you one-starring about? And it was that basically. So I was like, right, I'm just gonna unpublish it and I'm gonna go through it and then republish it.
Fuck.
So yeah,
Did
so
it describe Shadow No, though?
I think it depends on the model. So it depends on what model you use. You know, you can change Gemini and this, that, and the other. What did you use?
Uh, chat and Gemini.
Yeah, well, it was the Gemini, the one that's done me in. So I've gone redoing it through chat and I'm just going through every chapter with Claude and then I'm gonna put it back up as a new book.
So lesson learned is
Is
write in third person.
No, it's, use something or someone else to verify it as you go along. That would be the lesson learned, because it would have picked it up. Because apparently spelled SIE, which is I in German, is the formal way of saying it, but DU is the fictional way of saying it. And mine had it interchangeably, and it would change in the same sentence.
Don't get it.
So the word I,
I
yeah.
understand the words you're saying, but I don't get it.
So they just have
You
different
don't have to. You don't have to repeat it.
I don't know. They're obviously very strange.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't know there was 2 versions of it, and
You have
apparently
first person.
yep,
I saw there's loads in there.
there's loads. Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
so
I've got a month. Maybe I could.
just put it into I found for the feedback, Claude is, the best one.
But Claude's the one that's fucked you up.
No, so it was Gemini.
All right. Who's Gemini? That's
Gemini was
googling it.
the one on Scribe Shadow. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can feed it into chat, just feed a couple of chapters into chat and ask it if there's any grammar, punctuation errors.
Yeah.
And word translation errors and just see.
Do you know what I found it's doing when I'm when I'm just doing like taglines or blurbs or something, I'm just changing little bits into German. I'm using chat, and then the next question it's asking me is in German. So I'm going, no, I'm still English. Just
Claude
because,
did that to me. I put
do you not
when I
remember what we just did then? I wanted you to translate this to German. That doesn't automatically make me German now.
I did that with Claude when I was put the new chapter in. I was like, right, now give me feedback on this. And he gave me the answer in German. I'm like, I don't speak German. He went, oh, I
Yeah.
apologise, and gave me the
You
right one.
know I don't speak German. That's why we're translating this, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm gonna delete the book. I was like, I'm not even gonna like re-edit the manuscript and put it back up. I'm like, I'm just gonna delete it and put a new copy up because
Yeah, might as well. If you
it's
just
already at one
review.
star. Yeah. But yeah, so that's a lesson learned if you're
Oh,
translating.
you've just given me a ton of work to do now.
Yeah, double check it. But to be fair, with chat, you can put the whole manuscript in one go.
What do you mean?
So make it into a Word document,
Yeah.
and in just chat GPT, you can upload the actual file and then ask it if there's any errors.
Yeah.
That's all I did this morning, and it came back and it was like, yep. And I'm like, fuck off. So I'm going to retranslate that again. So it's an expensive error.
Can you not get chat just to change the bits?
Probably, but then I know chat likes to change when it's editing, it likes to change shit. And I was just like, I don't know what it's changing.
Do you think if you used the proof thing inside Scribe Shadow, it would have caught it?
I think it's a really expensive thing, apparently. So
I think it's just double. You just be doubling your.
not sure. But I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to chat. I've played around with the models this morning, and chat seems to be the one to use inside Scribe Shadow at the moment. So I'm going to go through chapter by chapter and then feed it into my Claude and like get it
But
to
you
check.
can use Chat 5 in
Yeah,
Scribe Shadow, so
you
it
can,
uses.
but don't forget it'll have some script that
Yeah,
will tell it to do certain things. Because if you put a full chapter into chat, like a 3,000 word chapter, you're only getting 1,000 words back out.
yeah.
So
Oh, for
uh,
fuck's sake.
and
Well,
you know
what?
how
No, fuck it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna publish it and see what happens.
just put it up and see what it says. It might be
Give me
you might be
one
all
star.
right.
Why?
Yeah,
Why might I be all right?
you might be because you might have used a different model to me.
Maybe. Might
Yeah.
be worse. When did you do yours?
Oh my gosh. About 7, 8 weeks ago?
Yeah, mine was only 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. You're laughing because you know mine's gonna be fucked too.
You just need to ask it. You might be all right.
But I don't want to. I thought it was ready. It's just how I do things.
You will tell me you're not going to do it, but it'll go away and niggle at you because I know you like it to be right, so you will go off and do it.
Fucking Germans. It's their fault.
It is, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
No, anyway, cheers.
Yeah.
So anyway, what did the reviews say?
It said, "Oh my god, all the switches from this and this, and I can't return the book." And I was really looking forward to this genre because we don't have many, and I was like, really annoying.
Yeah, it's shit, man.
So I was like, but that was on the UK site. So I had a 1-star review on the German, and I had this was my second 1-star review, and I'm like, and it's a review of the translation. It's not a review of
Yeah.
my book. I'm like, just gonna delete it.
Yeah, just fucking delete it, start again. I mean, that is one of the joys of being an indie author. Can you just do that?
Yeah, yeah. No, only a bunch of people have seen it.
Have you done the hardback and paperbacks?
For the German, no.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I was just putting the ebooks up to it's more like a play, like, see how it does and if it starts
yeah.
doing well. So I think I'll wait until I start getting lots of 5 and 4-star reviews.
Yeah, because I was gonna do the all the paper and habit and everything. I might just do the ebook first now.
Just wait, just let your feedback come in first.
Yeah, because the last thing I need is fucking other versions of the physical books on that page just never
Yep.
been and Amazon never take them down either. I've got books from years ago that I've
Yeah.
republished twice with
Yep.
different covers and I've still got the shit, the old versions
Yeah,
lingering. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So,
Mm.
there's a lesson for you.
Anyway, in more
Anyway,
positive, go on.
yeah, so we got a message in, our Indie Author Roadmap Facebook group, which you can join,
Yeah.
from
And messaging it.
and message and chat and ask questions. We like questions because we can chat about them in our episodes.
Yeah. Name drop you.
Yeah, and, it's come from Theo Greenshaw. But they were talking about lessons learned as a first
No,
time.
he was talking about it.
He was talking about it as, lessons learned on their debut launch. So do we wanna go through 'em?
Go on. I can't
So
find it again, so you're gonna have to be
so
the
the first
reader.
one says is being active on social media is worth your time, but not necessarily in the way you expect. Hearing the kind of language my target audience use to talk about books on there has been just as valuable to me as posting the occasional viral video.
Yeah. I don't understand what I was actually like, "What do you mean kind of language?" So you tell me, Rachel, what do you mean by that?
I'm assuming maybe it's, when you talk about your books and it's talking about your book as a writer rather than as a reader. So hearing the readers talk about your books.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think that's what that means. Like you getting the feedback from a reader perspective rather than a writer perspective.
It's gold dust, it really is, and as soon and when you get that and you think, "I can turn this into a hook then," because
Yeah.
this is the thing that's hooked other readers. I had
Yeah.
that with Mladlet, I didn't realise I was writing rom-com, and
But
that
then you get so now you can market it as rom-com because
exactly, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, once you start getting, you listen to your readers because they're the people. They are
yeah,
your people.
yeah. Number 2 is do a quiet launch of your paperback ahead of your ebook. This is an old trick that we
Yeah.
all used to do because you can get your reviews up before your ebook goes live.
So
Uh,
explain it then.
yeah, and he does literally just put so that your ARC readers are able to leave a review on the live Amazon page, rather than just on Goodreads and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was like a soft launch and a hard launch. And soft
Yeah,
launch was for all your art readers and people who have already read the book, so you can get and you upload your paperback. No one knows until you start telling them about it anyway. You haven't got people waiting you
no,
just haven't until you start marketing. So your soft launch would be to tell all those people to start uh, putting the reviews and stuff of the book on. So then when you do your hard launch, usually with your ebook, because that's most accessible and always be most popular, you've already got that social proof there with
yeah.
people looking and yeah,
I did it accidentally with my one that's on, TikTok at the moment because I wanted the paperback for
yeah,
TikTok, but I wasn't publishing the ebook yet. I published the paperback just to get the copies sent to me, and then I was gonna unpublish it, but when I went to unpublish it, there were already 2 5-star reviews on there. I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna leave it now."
yeah.
But now
I
I've
think
got
I
the ebook.
think if I think you can get awful copies though if you put it in scheduled.
You can, yeah, yeah, but I just put it to live for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
so I didn't
But
know this, but then I did it setting up an office the other week, and I schedule it so they're all going
yeah,
live on the same day, and he's
yeah,
got author copies, so
you
yeah,
can do it that
you
way,
can get
yeah.
around it now, can't you?
Yeah, but it paid off because now I've got my books on pre-order, but there's already 5-star reviews on there, and it's full all my reviews on there are 5 star,
Yeah.
so that looks good. So, number 3, he says, "Make your newsletter automation sequence as high value as possible, and your newsletters too."
Yeah, I think next year I'm really gonna have to knuckle down with my. I mean, I had a 45-minute conversation half an hour conversation with Theo about newsletters and stuff. So we're on FaceTime and chatting, and I was saying all the things, but I really need to fucking.
Don't you love getting that message when you're on? Look at that on the top of my phone.
Oh, have you just got a sale?
Oh, the book.
Oh, check you out.
I need to wait for my other ones now. I've only got one left if that's sold.
Yeah, I think I need to, yeah, making your newsletter as exclusive and full of value as possible.
Yeah. I need to pick
Yeah,
my newsletter back up actually because it just with being busy, it just went by the wayside.
yeah, I think
Um, Set low goals is number 4. From what I have seen, it's very common for authors to set very high bars for success and then feel despondent if they don't meet them. I.e., I must sell 1,000 books in my first month or I'm a failure. It's true, this. I must hit Amazon top 100 in my category or the book is terrible, blah, blah, blah. After years of work and fun writing my debut, the last thing I wanted was for it to all end in me feeling like a failure after doing amazing things so many people only ever dream of doing, which is writing the book.
Yeah,
So
oh
I
yeah.
set myself the following targets: selling 12 books, hitting an average of 3.8 star rating, and not giving a sod. And
Yeah.
I think he's spot on there.
Well, what he says in that you haven't read out, selling 12 books, the average amount of books that a traditional published author will sell is 11.
Yeah,
Therefore, you've just done better than them,
with the
just with
trad. Yeah.
12 books. And
It's,
it's,
yeah, it's put 20% of trad authors sell 11 copies or fewer of their book.
there we go,
Being
yeah.
the top 80% felt like something to celebrate. So that's cool.
Yeah,
12 copies of your book, you've outdone them.
yeah, it's just staying in the positive mindset, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
easy to go the other way and go, oh, and also, I mean, not to sound negative, but no one cares about your book as much as you. And what I mean by that is, you think it's the best thing in the world because it's your baby, but no one knows about it and no one
No,
cares about it until you make them.
you've got to make them care. Yeah.
Upon launch, don't expect massive things, especially not with your first and second book, but
No.
do celebrate the little things because it's, you're
I
on the
see
way.
I see it in, the bigger Facebook groups, likes of 20 books, and
Mm.
someone will be like, "I'm gonna give up writing. I'm only making this many sales and I'm not making this much money." It's like, well, just turn it back to a hobby. Like,
Do
stop.
you know why? Do you know why they're thinking like that? Because they're hanging around in 20 books.
Yeah,
And
I
all they're
stop.
seeing is posts of authors going, "Oh, my first book, I've
Yeah,
I've I've made 300 grand. I haven't done any marketing. I don't know how it's happened."
yeah. You're
Fuck
like,
off.
"Bullshit." Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I actually, for that very reason, I'm in the group because it's good for some advice, but I stopped following the group because I was seeing those and it was making me feel shit.
yeah,
And I was like, I'm making a living. Like, all right, I'm not on a 6 figures a year, but I'm still paying my bills. I'm still
yeah,
living my life off my books. But I read there's a book called Big Magic, and she says in it that the worst thing you can ever do for your book is demand it pays the bills
yeah.
because you're getting that money mindset.
And also it's compare-itis, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously gonna compare yourself to people when you're starting out because you've got nothing else to do,
Yeah.
really, in your
Gotta
first
fac-
couple of books, but
you've got to factor in the bullshit factor.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People like to say things, and
Yeah.
sometimes they're just talking shit.
Exactly. Or they're not telling you the whole story.
Yeah, yeah. But,
Uh, yeah.
yeah,
So
that's a good way to celebrate these small things, and he's got his head he's
yeah.
doing a lot better than I did back then,
Yeah.
or sometimes now regarding
Number
mindset.
So he's put celebrate the wins. Selling 100,000 books may never happen. Selling 1,000 books may never happen. You may never get to celebrate them, but finishing your first draft is arguably even more of an achievement. Celebrate it. Hitting publishing is an achievement. Celebrate that. Selling your 12 copies is an achievement. Celebrate it. I just made a TikTok about this the other day that you need to celebrate everything.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and it's all mindset, isn't it? Then
Yeah.
you're staying positive and
Well, think
positive.
about when you wrote your first book when you weren't thinking of KDP and you weren't thinking of
I was
TikTok.
from KDP when I wrote my first book.
Exactly, and how much fun you had.
Yeah.
And it was awesome, and you're like, "I finished a chapter, I've written 1,000 words today. I've written my book."
Well, yeah, I mean, even when I started writing the other genre, because I just wasn't expecting anything, it was just so much fun,
Yeah,
you know? Yeah,
yeah. Number 6, everything takes way longer than you'd expect. It doesn't matter if it's social media marketing job, editing a chapter, or finding a cover artist. If you allocate an hour to it, then it will take all afternoon. If you allocate a day, it will take the weekend. The fact is, as debut authors, we're doing it all for us the first time. It's complicated. It takes learning new platforms, finding a network, making mistakes. I hope that for my next book or by the end of the series, tasks I allocate an hour to will take 30 minutes, but I'm not there yet, and I need to factor this into everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then that can be used on the grander scale. For instance, when you're deciding what you're going to do this year, everything takes longer.
Do you know what we should go through? We could do what do they call it now? When you put the other video side by side. What's it called? Stitch.
Oh yeah.
We should do that with our January selves for our goals.
What was that one? We did an episode, didn't we, where we were doing goals for this
Yeah.
year. I have to dig it out and we'll
Yeah.
have to do a stitch and we can go.
Do you
Oh,
know what I'll do, actually? If I can get hold of it, I'll put it through Notebook LM, which is another AI, and it will pull out the script of the video, and then I'll highlight all the things we said, and we'll
yeah.
go through it.
I'm not sure. I think I've done. No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what's your word count, by the way? A year
I don't know, I've not added it up recently.
ish.
I'm probably on par to hit about 700,000 for the end of the year.
The same as last year.
Yeah, but it's fine, 700,000 words.
There's 7 novels you haven't fucking published, in it.
I know, I know. Imagine if I got my shit together.
Yeah, imagine.
7, it feels great getting your first sales and reviews and even the odd email DM from readers saying they loved your book. But I found that none of these moments come close to how great it felt writing some of the key moments in the book, researching medieval life, realizing I'd solved consistency issues with my magic system, writing a plot denouement, I don't know how you pronounce that, or realizing on the 5th edit that a tricky scene finally worked. And the fact that those craft moments feel more meaningful to me than the reviews. It's actually very reassuring. I can get on with writing the rest of the series, not worrying about sales reviews quite as much, and the writing is where the fun lies. It's very true.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the outside. You do love the nice reviews and especially getting messages from readers who've read it and emails and stuff. Yeah, but that's all ego, and
Yeah.
that's nice because it's working and you found people that enjoy your book, and it's more reassuring and like a sigh going, "Thank fuck for that. I haven't just wasted all this time for
Mhm.
nothing." But yeah, having a mindset like that, concentrating on the product, on the writing, on what you enjoy doing, will get you further than basking in the glory of people going, "I love it,
But
I
I
love it,
think
I
if
love
you
it."
get in that mindset of the reviews and the sales as well, you also kill the book. Feel like I did it to myself a couple of years ago where I was constantly, well, is this going to sell? Is this going to do this and that? And it just, when I sat down, that creativeness wasn't there because I'd put myself in the money mindset.
Yeah, you've turned into a marketer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Instead
And
of,
I had to get out of it. And that was when I blocked seeing things in social media groups because that's what was doing it.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Number 8, find your author community. Facebook groups are great for this and can sometimes strike gold by meeting the right crowd at conferences. Rob and Rachel are case in point for how generous these groups can be with their time and advice.
Well, more my time than yours, isn't it?
No one messages me. That's why they can message me.
I message them. I force myself into their lives.
You see, I'm shy, so they have to come to me. Which reminds me, I still need to bloody send James his blurbs. I've written them, and I just need to send it to him.
Fucking do it then.
No, message me tonight and say fucking send the message.
Yeah, no, but it is nice that that new authors like Theo. It's nice that it's working a little bit, isn't it? Eh? And
Yeah.
our
Although I'm not, I feel a bit guilty if anyone pays me. Although with James, because he was like, you write the blurb and send me how much you fee, and I'm like, we're just going to swap information. I'll write your blurb, but you're going to give me free police information.
yeah. I mean, that's great, that, isn't it? A
Yeah,
trade for trade kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one is ARC management is its own project. Building and running an ARC team is hugely rewarding, but also time consuming. I learned that clear instructions and tools like Book Funnel Certified Mail and gentle nudges make all the difference.
Yeah. Do you know what's happened with this guy? He's got his shit together instead of publishing and going, right, what fucking else do we need to do now? And then it feels like you're spinning a million plates.
Yeah,
He's,
I need to be more Theo.
I need to be more Theo too. So there you go.
That'll be my goal for 2026, be more Theo.
Yeah, we're gonna get t-shirts now. And no, but he's the one that's put it in our group and
Yeah.
and is thanking us. We need to be more Theo.
Yeah, we need to be more Theo because I know I am just chaos.
No, but I mean, he'll look at our, I've written 19 books, you've written 52, and it's just massive, but we're a lot further on
Yeah.
down the
When
the
we
road.
were at book 1, it was more like this, but because you've just got so many plates spinning now and there's all things to do, there's translations, TikToks, everything.
You can't get off the train once you're on it.
No, no. Well,
No.
should we speak to Theo in 12 books' time?
Yeah. When he's no hair
Yeah.
and the bits he has have gone grey. Yeah. Oh, we should get him on. I keep saying this and just never fucking reach out to these people. We should get him on. We should get him on. We should get him on.
I hope he didn't mind us reading his stuff out anyway.
Yeah.
There's loads of people I keep being like, we should get them on, we should get them on. But I need to give them to you because then I know you bug them.
No, but you're the grown up.
Yeah, but I'm not.
They take you more seriously than me. But come on.
I can't remember who I was thinking of. I was like, they'd be really good to come on. I can't think of the freaking name now. Never mind. When I remember, I'll tell you.
Right, okay. Oh, just reach out to them and get them on.
Just reach out to them.
Yeah.
Rather than this person.
Yeah, don't even tell. Yeah. What were you saying before about some Aaron Small something?
So there's a group on Discord. It's a really nice group actually. It's called the Author Chat. And
Yeah.
They do like a live talk and they were talking about trigger warnings.
Yeah, I wanted to get on it.
I was signed up to be part of it, but then it was like 8:00 at night and I had to come off it because I just had shit.
Have they done it already?
They've done it, yeah, but they have one every month.
Yeah, no. I saw that he was live on this Author Chat thing last time.
Yeah.
And so I watched a bit of it and I was, messaging blah blah blah. And then they said they were going to talk about trigger warnings, and I would love to go on it because they would have needed a trigger warning talking about trigger warnings because then I've just done what I've just done.
Yeah. Yeah, but they have every month, so it's a really good Discord group. It's very lively. So I did want to join in, but it was just because it was so late on a Sunday. It was just a little.
And also, you're shy.
No, I was all geared for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you have just been one of those ones that don't really say anything and just listen?
I don't know. It depends. If you can get me on a topic that I feel passionately about, then I'll talk over you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a well-known. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's they're getting longer these bullshit fests that for some reason new authors do find little nuggets of something from. I apologise if anyone's
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Doesn't smoke.
No, you don't. You don't apologise at all.
Isn't the gender that they were assigned with at birth.
Isn't apologising the same as putting a trigger warning in? You're still pandering to the rubbish.
I don't apologise. I don't apologise for it, no. Because what I don't say it to ruffle feathers. I say it because it's bullshit. In the nicest way possible.
I'm gonna love you. You'll love you titling this podcast.
Oh, do you know what's going to happen? The karma's going to fucking hit me square in the face, and karma is going to be someone that used to be called John.
We'll find out Theo was really called Theodora or something like that.
No, but it's going to be some dainty lady that used to be called John and used to be a tarmacker.
Behind you.
Yeah, and they and they're going to happen across me.
Scratch your eyes out. No, because they're a lady now, so they'll scratch your eyes out with the nails.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh God. I hope we get some messages about this one.
This is when we get cancelled.
That's enough of that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good. I need to now go and see if my German's the right German.
Yeah.
Can you just do like a test, if I got the first chapter and
Just
put it?
download the Word doc, download it into a Word document, upload it to chat, and ask it if there's any errors. That is all you have to do.
Right, okay. I should do that in German. Otherwise, it's going to go. Yeah, none of this is English. What is this? Yeah.
No, he knows what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. What are your plans for the rest of the week?
Fix my book.
Fix your.
Translation.
All right. Have you got any more notes on your bottom door thing?
I need to move some down, actually. I've done some because so my project at the moment is working on getting all my series into proper covers for paperback and hardback,
Yeah.
and fix my translation while write the book I'm writing at the same time.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right
not
then.
much. What about you?
I'm just I'm finishing off some. I had loads of author jobs on. I'm just finishing off the last ones. I've got a few things to do. I've got a load of covers I need doing for an author. I've got a couple of formatting jobs, and then it's back on, and I'm just marketing, figuring out the right thing for the Divine series, really, the right hooks and stuff. But yeah, it's all good fun.
Yeah.
And I'll start making notes on my new thing that I've thought of doing instead of writing my Christmas one that I really could be doing with finishing
Because
by
it's
the
on
middle of
pre-order.
October, really. But yes,
You've only got 2 weeks.
I know. Well, no, it's. Do you know? I've just said that. I think it's going to be the end of October when this goes out.
Right, okay, so it was supposed to have been 2 weeks ago then.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe it has. You'll find out at Christmas time, I guess, or something. That's the only problem, right? I mean, it's good that we're in front with content and stuff, getting all these chats in. But in real time, like the other week, I said that I was gonna on the thing, I was gonna chat to Matt Hibbert about his pricing for his books, and then he messaged me 2 weeks later when that came out saying, "You didn't chat to me." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know they used to do that on the self-publishing formula, didn't they? They used to do them ahead, but they always used to say when it was being recorded, and I think that was because the industry news they were putting out sometimes could get dated.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Joanna Penn does that as well, doesn't she? She says when she's recording it.
Okay. So, well, let's do it. We're recording on the 29th, Monday, the
Okay.
29th of September,
Yeah.
and it's going out on, oh God, hang on a minute. 29th, what was 43. So it's 44, 45, 46. It's going out on Wednesday, the 22nd of October.
Oh, it's going out on my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, happy birthday, Rachel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. Uh, yeah, right. I guess you better go back to your party now.
Why?
Your birthday party. Fucking hell, we've just said it. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you weren't going to play along. You're going to go, what do you mean? I'm not, what? Why?
Where's my card?
Eh?
Where's my card?
Have you checked your post?
Not yet.
Well then, go and check your post. I had 4 weeks to send this fucking card. I have ages, man. That's you. Okay, how old are you?
49.
Huh?
Huh? I'm at the end of my decade.
Oh God, are you looking forward to becoming 50?
No, I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
Well, did he say 50 is the new 30 or something?
30 was the one that drove me nuts. I hated turning 30.
I had mates who were like that about 30.
Yeah.
I was more like that at 40 because 30 I just felt it's like an extension of my 20s because you're still a kid, really. But yeah, 40 it was like, yeah, it's proper like people used to die in the 40s
Yeah.
50 years ago,
It
100
feels
years.
weird. Like my parents are supposed to be 50s. Like
Hey?
you feel like do you not feel like you're frozen at a certain age? In your head. Like you can't. I don't know. I do feel like I'm still 30 somewhere, even though I know I'm not.
Yeah, I feel like I still feel like I'm 25.
Yeah,
I've never gone further than that. I I'm really good at pretending to be an adult, but
yeah.
if I'm truthful, yeah,
In my head, I'm about 33.
33.
Yeah, and that's where I've stuck. So it feels really weird to know that next year I've got a big birthday coming up. It's just like
No, but
no.
also it's like you your preconceptions of different ages, right? So when you were a kid, a 50-year-old
They were
was like
really old.
proper granny, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
With the
Don't you find that people aren't as old as they used to be? Like
no, definitely. That I
when we
saw
were
these pictures.
60s, when we were kids and someone was in their 60s, they were frail old people.
Yeah, I saw these pictures of doing this, and it was this 30-year-old from the 30s actually. This
Yeah.
30-year-old bloke from the 30s, tan, tash, haggard face, fucking granddad, fucking just the side bit. Yeah, and he was 30. Whereas I'm 43 and I'm wearing a baseball cap.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, it's completely different. And I think it's just like the old people now in the 70s and stuff, they're still wearing what they used to wear back when they were in the 20s and 30s. So
yeah,
your pants and
yeah,
your little corduroys and shit. I think it's a little bit like that. You kind of perceive people like when you were growing up. My grandma was 50, she was ancient.
yeah.
Now
Well,
she's
it's like
really ancient,
my
but
my
yeah.
mother-in-law my mother-in-law is about to turn 80, and, she's when you picture an 80-year-old in your head, it's someone in a retirement home who, like, drooling down
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
She's still driving around in a car and going to meet
yeah,
her friends for meals and this, that, and the other, and, you
yeah.
wouldn't think she was 80.
It's also like, yeah, and I was thinking the other day because Steve Aitchison, he was saying that he's 57. I didn't think he was 57. I thought he was
No.
probably about 50.
Yeah, I thought about 50.
Meeting
Yeah.
him, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, he's like over a decade older than me. But he doesn't feel like it. Do you know?
No.
Yeah, you're right. People are aging differently these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Maybe it's
doesn't change
because
the fact.
maybe it's because everybody panders to them and no one gets triggered, so no one's stressed.
Maybe, yeah, or maybe it's the other way around. Because yeah, I don't know. Because these people that used to look really, really old, who were only like 30 back in the day, they weren't getting pandered to.
No.
Oh yeah, that's what you just said, Rachel.
Yeah. Anyway, we've now gone on to waffle about ages, so should we
Yeah,
wrap
everyone's getting treated with kiddie gloves now,
Yeah.
so they're just remaining youthfully kiddie-ish. Yeah. Okay. We've gone well over here. It's usually an hour waffle, but fucking hell, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. And not many edits either.
No.
No. Okay. My cigarette is rolled. It's time to go.
Alright, see you later.
Have a good birthday party, because it's your birthday today, Rachel, remember?
Thank you.
Okay.
They should
Cheerio.
make my birthday happy and join the Facebook group.
Yeah, yeah, people do that. Yeah. Okay. Bye.